Hi everyone and welcome back to Global Bike Trends. Today we're taking a closer look at a machine that blends classic charm with modern practicality, the 2025 Suzuki VanVan 200. This bike revives Suzuki's playful retro line and delivers a laid-back, stylish ride for urban explorers and weekend cruisers alike. It's not about speed or aggression, it's about comfort, fun, and a unique aesthetic that stands out in traffic. Let's explore what makes it tick, how it rides, and why it might just be one of the most approachable small-capacity bikes of the year. The 2025 Suzuki VanVan 200 runs on a 199cc air-cooled, single-cylinder engine that produces roughly 16 horsepower and 15 newton-meters of torque. It's paired with a smooth 5-speed gearbox and delivers power in a calm, predictable way perfect for riders who value control over raw output. Its seat height of just 770 mm and curb weight around 128 kg make it light, manageable, and accessible for riders of all skill levels. Whether you're a beginner looking for your first real motorcycle or an experienced rider seeking a lightweight second bike, the VanVan feels instantly friendly and intuitive. On the road, performance feels easy and relaxed. The throttle response is gentle but capable enough for commuting, beach runs, and backroad cruising. With its wide tyres, a 130/80/18 at the front and a chunky 180/14 at the rear, it grips well on mixed surfaces and gives a confident, stable feel even on light gravel or uneven roads. The long wheelbase and wide handlebars contribute to a steady, comfortable ride, while the suspension setup, with telescopic forks in front and a simple swing arm at the rear, absorbs bumps nicely for such a compact motorcycle. It's not built for racing or long-distance touring, but it excels at everyday use and spontaneous weekend adventures. Design is where the VanVan 200 really shines. Suzuki has embraced the vintage look wholeheartedly: a round headlamp, minimalist bodywork, chrome details, and an extra-wide, cushioned seat that's perfect for two. The bench-style saddle and upright ergonomics encourage a relaxed strutting posture, ideal for cruising through town or along scenic coastal roads. The instrument cluster sticks to simplicity with an analog speedometer and a small digital panel for essential info. Suzuki offers the bike in several striking colors: a metallic blue, bright orange, and solid black, each one highlighting its retro-inspired shape. The chunky tires give it a playful scrambler-like personality, while the rear luggage rack adds practicality for light touring or carrying a small bag. Pricing for the 2025 model varies by region, but early listings from Southeast Asia put it at around 139,000 Thai baht, which translates to roughly $4,000 to $5,000 depending on market and currency. That makes it one of the most affordable, stylish small-capacity bikes available. For many riders, this price point positions the VanVan as a great step up from scooters or entry-level commuters, offering a proper motorcycle experience without stretching the budget. Suzuki's reputation for reliability and low maintenance adds further value, making it a solid long-term investment for city riders and enthusiasts alike. What really sets the VanVan apart are its unique selling points. First, its personality. It's not just transportation, it's a statement. The wide tires, minimalist frame, and classic silhouette give it a distinctive look that draws attention wherever it goes. Second, its accessibility. Lightweight, low-seated, and forgiving, it's ideal for newer riders or anyone who prefers an easygoing ride. Third, versatility. Those oversized tires and balanced ergonomics make it equally comfortable navigating city streets, sandy paths, or narrow rural tracks. And finally, simplicity. The air-cooled engine, uncomplicated mechanics, and Suzuki's global parts availability mean you spend less time in the workshop and more time riding. The VanVan 200 is for riders who don't need massive horsepower to have a good time. It's for those who want to cruise, explore, and enjoy the journey without pressure or pretense. It's a bike that brings back the spirit of motorcycling as fun, free, and approachable. Whether you're running errands around town or taking a weekend detour along the coast, the VanVan invites you to slow down and enjoy the ride. So, is the 2025 Suzuki VanVan 200 worth it? If you're after speed or long-haul touring power, Maybe not. But if you value design, comfort, reliability, and that unmistakable retro-cool charm, it's hard to beat. At around $4,000, it's a great combination of practicality and personality. Suzuki has managed to capture nostalgia and translate it into something fresh and usable for modern riders. Thanks for watching Global Bike Trends. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what you think of the new VanVan 200. Would you take this quirky retro cruiser out for your daily rides? Or do you prefer something with a bit more edge? Until next time, ride safe and keep exploring.